Hello, students. Good morning. I am teacher Lorena, and we're going to start with a review of the grammar parts that we have been checking and also some of the vocabulary that we need to check this unit, okay? So basically, we're gonna be working with the reference guide, the practice book, and the student's book. Don't forget to take your notes because as you know, you have to give them to me in with the classwork in Zoom, okay? So let's start. Here we have the vocabulary that we check pretty fast last class, but I want you to take notes of this, okay? Because the vocabulary is about stress, and what a stressful time, right? With all the work and homework and all the things that you have to do. So basically, we're going to check these verbs with some complements. For example, here we have the verb eat, okay? And for example, we can say eat a balanced diet or eat a healthy diet, and it will help you to cope with the stress, okay? So later we have breathe. You can breathe deeply or you can breathe in and out, okay? Moving on, we have get sick or get stressed out. This is a phrasal verb because we have a verb and we have a complement in here, but the meaning is the same, okay? You are stressed, you're stressed out. Then you have do chores or do exercise. You can do either of them. Get enough sleep. You have to get enough sleep because that is good for your health. As you know, you have to sleep at least 8 hours a night. So that is good for you. And also get enough exercise. These days when you have been in your houses and you have been um, not walking a lot, you have to start exercising yourself because that is good for you and also for your bones and for your body. It also you can help your body to get rid of the stress with some exercise. Then we have consume caffeine. Um, in your case, I don't know if that is good, but for example, you can drink milk with coffee and it's not too strong for you. And also drugs. In here, drugs means pills, medicine, okay? All the things that you have to take when you feel sick. Take up a hobby. For example, in here, reading a book, painting, taking photos. I don't know, what other hobby can you think of? Let me know in the class. And also take up a sport. Right now you cannot take like a lot of sports like canoeing because we can't go out, but you can play tennis, you can play football, volleyball, even basketball in your house if you have enough space, okay? But the point is you don't stop moving. And then we have increase tension and increase stress, okay? And yeah, that's what happens when we have like a lot of work. It's not only you, it's everyone, believe me. Okay, as now we have already checked all of this vocabulary that you have to take notes in your notebook, we're gonna move on to the next part of today. Here we have, you have to look after yourself. Talk about obligations, okay? In here we have an email that someone wrote, and it says, "Hi Tina, I'm really stressed out because I have to take 7 exams next week. It could be worse, but I did well on history and English in my classwork, so I don't have to take those exams. I have to drink a coffee after school just so I don't fall asleep while I'm studying. My parents say I can't go out with my friends until the exams finish, but that's the only way I can relax." Debbie, what a stressful life, don't you think? What would you do in her place? She's pretty stressed. Okay, in here, um, we have a reply, okay? And we have another. Dear Tina, things are really tense at home. I have to do lots of chores, and my parents say I can do my homework until I finish. I have to wash the dishes, walk the dog, and do yard work. At least I don't have to take out the trash. Rush, Daniel. Okay, so these two have a pretty bad um, days, right? Okay, so we have to complete first in here. It says, delete the incorrect option. What in here is the incorrect option? We have eat, a balanced diet, healthy, or fast diet. Okay, what is the incorrect one so we can cross it out? Exactly, fast is not correct. We have to eat balanced and healthy diet, okay? Then breathe up, in and out, or deeply. Excellent. Breathe up is not correct. Breathe in and out, yes. Breathe deeply, also correct. Then we have get sick, stressed out, a diet. Very good. We only say get sick and get stressed out. Number 4, do chores, well, sleep, exercise. Which one could be the incorrect? Exactly. We don't say do sleep because you can't do sleep, okay? And also, I don't know if well could be correct. And yes, okay, you can say do chores, do well, and do exercise. Then consume. Yes. Sorry, get enough sleep, stress, or exercise. You don't want to get enough stress, do you? You only want to get enough sleep and exercise. Consume caffeine, drugs, a diet. You don't consume a diet, you eat a diet. Or you eat food that are according to your diet, okay? Take up a break, a hobby, a sport. Take up a hobby and a sport, yes. And finally, increase stress, tension, chores. Yeah, it could be the three of them, but only stress and tension. Okay, excellent, very good. Now we're gonna continue with the next part, which is in, here are questions for you. And here is the teen advice from Tina Weiss, which is her. So in here it says, we have the two options, okay? It's the answers for the students that are up in here. We have Debbie and we have Daniel. So the first one, it says, dear space, with all this stress, you'd better look after yourself or you'll get sick. You ought to eat a balanced diet and do exercise. Caffeine can increase your stress, so you shouldn't drink much. You should also take a 5-minute break from studying every half hour or so. Then we're gonna read the second one. It says, dear space, you have to talk to your parents about the problem. Tell them that it's impossible to do all the chores and your homework. Explain that you are getting stressed out and that you need some time for yourself. If you get really stressed, try to breathe deeply or doing some exercise to relax. So in the first one, for whom is the advice? Yes, very good. This is for Debbie. Okay, so the first one is for Debbie. So the second one is gonna be for Daniel. Okay, are you in one of these positions that you have a lot to do and you don't even have time to do your things? Yes, no? Let me know on the Zoom class. Okay, so excellent. Then we're gonna go to the next part, which is this one. And we have a true or false. Okay, we already matched the emails with the advice, and now it says, read and circle true or false to your F in each one of the sentences. Number one, Debbie is stressed about her English exam. What do you think? Is that true or false? Excellent. The answer is false. Why is it false? Yeah, because she didn't have to take the English exam. She passed it because she did well in English and also in history, I think. So she is not going to take that exam. So she's not worried about it. Then we have in number two. Tina advises, Tina says Debbie should eat well. Number two is very good. True. Because she says she should eat a balanced diet. Okay? So yeah, that is number two. Then we have number three. Tina advises Debbie not to study for long periods at a time. That is also a true statement because she says that she should take a 5 minutes break every half an hour. So you don't have to keep studying. You have to rest also, okay? And it's also an advice for you. Number four, Daniel says he does too many chores. That is also true because he does, okay? And finally, number five, Tina says Daniel should talk to his teacher about the problem. Yeah, it's true that he should talk, but not to the teacher, to his parents, okay? To tell them that he he's unable to finish everything, so he has to finish first something and then something else. Okay? So, yes, excellent, very good. Okay, so in class we're gonna be commenting this part, and I want you to tell me, do you have these problems right now that you are in quarantine? Have you been busy doing a lot of chores or doing something in your house? Um, in the next class, we're gonna continue with the next page with the listenings. And right now, I think that's it, okay? So I'm gonna see you in a couple of minutes on the Zoom class. Have a nice afternoon and take care, okay? Goodbye.